Hi, Lisa here for another blog on Family Tree Maker 2017. On this blog, we will be talking about the People Workspace. So let's go to Family Tree Maker. Click on People, and now we are currently in the People Workspace. To the left, I have an index area. Below that, it shows the index, bookmarks, and history. In the middle, we have the family tree, and below that we have the family information. And over to the right, you have a quick info on the person selected. So I'm going to go through the area. Now you can see that my people are all color coded, and I will talk about color coding in Family Tree Maker in a later video to go in depth. So over here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see what we're looking at better. So in the index, it tells you how many people. And right now we have it as sort by family given name. Then there's a find. So I can start to type a last name. So I started to type in Fuller, and it started to go to the Fullers in the list. But I'm done, and I'm just gonna go back to the way it was. But I can work that way by searching. Or you can go up and down your list by family name and then the given name. And there is a reason why the last names are typed in capitals. That is the genealogy norm, just in case somebody has a last name that could also be a first name. So that just prevents confusion. So I can search by given and then family name, so then it would put first name first, and then the family name. I could go through birth date, and it now has them kind of grouped in little categories. The first category is like 1920 to 1939, and people born within that range are listed underneath. I could also do the same thing by marriage and just scroll up because I don't have marriages for everybody. And it does the same thing for marriage date. And then you could do the same by death. And again, I don't have death for everybody. Yeah, and then I guess underneath it does present, and then underneath it just has no date and lists everybody else. But I'm going to go back to the way that I like it, which is family given name. Now, for working in the middle. Say, I want to concentrate on working on the family tree, but I want to hide away the index in the family area. So we're going to click hide that panel. It's made it now bigger, and we're going to go down here and we'll hide the family panel. And I now have a bigger area to work on the family tree. It's made bigger, but if I want that back, you just click on it again and unhide it. Now, I'm going to click on somebody that I know will have stuff up below to talk about. So I clicked on my mom. And so on the right side, we have the quick reference of information to my mom. The information that I get over here is name, sex, age, birth, burial, death, engagement, and marriage. And down below, there's the custom view where a window pops up and you can select which individual and shared facts are being shared. which I'm happy with the way that it is, so I'm going to keep it. And below, you can see that we have, it shows spouse and then children information. And so we can go to the personal tab. I'm going to choose my grandmother for that because I have stuff selected, done, completed. So I click from, now we're in the person tab for my grandmother, and you can see we're in the facts. And if you look, that this fact shows that there's 4 sources. So if I go over here, it shows the sources that I have sourced for that fact that I have selected. Below there, we have the notes, the media, and web links and tasks. So for the notes, you can see that under personal note section, I've created a timeline, and I list the facts and I write them in sentence form to start to tell the story of somebody's life, and I can add to it later. It's never final, it's just I add it to. Then under research notes, you can see that I have research notes noted, and in bold I have marriage year is an estimation based on the fact that I know all the birth dates of the children of Elizabeth Shirley Inglis and Roger Henry Dagenais. That is in bold because I need to find out the exact marriage year, and that is also in the notes, in the research notes for Roger. Then below I have all facts from Find a Grave Index are noted and linked. Well, that means everything I learned from Find a Grave has been noted in the facts. It has also been sourced correctly. Then we can go to the timeline, and it will put your facts into a timeline. The green represents that I am only viewing personal facts, but now I can click on show family events, and now the family events are in purple. So it shows that this happened in somebody's life. You know, the birth of children, you know, the marriage of a daughter, etc. Then I can also tell it to show me historical events that might have happened during a person's life. And if I don't think those are related to the person, you can go to manage historical events, and I can edit or delete them off if it did not occur around for that person, which I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to and go back to normal. And then I can go under relationships, which then it lists the parents, the siblings, spouse, and children for that person. Now I'm going to go back to facts for a second. Now under facts, you can add a fact, and then this window pops up and you find what you want the category fits and you add it, then you can source it, but we're not going to do that right now. And then I'm not going to click on it, but there is delete a fact. I can select a fact and delete it if I've made a mistake. Down below, we also have media. And what this does is it pulls up all the media that is linked to this person. And then it goes to photos and stories. I have currently not add stories, but I am going to be working on that later. And then web links. I currently don't have any personal web links uploaded for this right now. And then tasks. this is where I can view the tasks for one person. So this is only viewing the tasks for my grandmother, Elizabeth Shirley Ingham. So I can see the tasks. I can also create tasks for a specific person. And if you look at the top of this task thing, it says add task for Elizabeth Shirley Ingham. So this is how you add a task for a specific person, but you can do everything else the same as the other tasks. And then I can edit and delete and filter and everything and print just the way I could understand all the tasks in the plan section. And while I am here, at the top, you can also see a little mini tree where it shows who I have selected, but then I can just, now I'm viewing Roger. So now I'm viewing spouse and etc. And then go to Jules. So now I'm viewing his father's information. And then you get a little tree, and the tree shows recently pulled up people as a quick way back. And this was your quick overview of the People Workspace. And over here you have your color coding, add a person, delete a person, print, and share. Also, I forgot to mention that you can see some people have leaves and little blue boxes. The leaves mean there is an ancestor hint for that person, and the blue box means there is a family search hint. And I will be going over those when I talk about web search and how to view the hints. And I will go over the color coding in another video. Thank you.